Hey guys, it's your boy Jackie and I'm back with another video, and today, if y'all cannot tell from the title of the video, we are here with week 3 of the NFL prediction for the 2024-2025 NFL season. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into today's video. So we are picking up right where we left off. So if you guys have not checked out any of the previous episodes, go down, hit that link, as it is a playlist of this entire series where basically I go week to week for the 2024-2025 NFL season, and I try to predict every single game on the year. But basically, before we jump right into the video, let me just give a quick little brief recap on how we can get some points for this series. With that being said, there are 3 different ways we can get points. The first way to get points is basically if I guess the team correctly that wins, that is 1 point. Secondly, if I guess the score correctly, whether it is the winning team or the losing team, if I get that score correctly, that is also 2 points. And then last but not least, the third way to get 3 points, basically if I get the whole prediction right, if I get the winning team's score right and the losing team score right, that is 3 points. And then total, that would be a total of 6 points. So with that being said, one game can give me 6 points, or 3, or how many. So but the max points I can get from one game each week is 6. So with that being said, let's go ahead and look at the previous week prediction. If you haven't checked out the week 1, go ahead and check out last week's episode, because this one is we focused on week 2. And basically, if you take a quick look at our week 2, we go 7-4-16 again. We go was that 40 something percent again. We basically get almost halfway to guessing all the games correctly. So now our total record on the season is 14-32. But with that being said, let's take a quick look at week 2, as there were a lot of upsets in week 2. As you can see, first one was Raiders upsetting the Ravens. You know what I'm saying? That was something that no one expected. No one expected the Saints to beat the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they did, maybe they didn't, but they probably expected a much closer game than this, right? And then I would say the Packers upset the Colts. I would definitely say that, because I mean, Malik Willis's first start, I would say that's kind of upset. I think the Browns Jaguars could went anyway. I think the Vikings definitely, that's an upset against the 49ers. And then other than that, I don't think there was any. The Cardinals Rams upset, I think that's an upset. And then the Falcons upsetting the Eagles. There was a lot of different games last week that we were upsetting. So yeah, that definitely messed up my record. But with that being said, I am just proud to talk about this one, the Falcons beating the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real, bro. Like, I kind of expected it. You know what I'm saying? I expected the Falcons to win. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Falcons fan, so of course I'm gonna have some bias behind the Falcons pick, of course. But I predicted the Falcons winning. No one really thought the Falcons were going to win, but like, hey, we won. So a win is a win. But with that being said, other than that, I only got the team that won correct. I didn't get any like scores predicted correctly, because that's definitely the more challenging part, because I predicted the Falcons were going to win 34-21. I mean, the Eagles put up 21, and then I predicted 20, but I mean, that's pretty close. But looking at all these other games, I mean, none of these predictions were really close. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe let's see, yeah, none of them were close. Maybe the Patriots and the Seahawks, that's the closest game I had predicting. Oh, and then the Titans and Jets, I just had the score flipped. But other than that, every other game was definitely a landslide. So I have to do better this week. So hopefully we can do better this week. But with that being said, we are here for week 3, which starts September 19th with Thursday Night Football at 8:15 prime time. The Patriots are taking on the New York Jets. I feel like this game is going to be a very, very close game. I think I have a lot of people believe that the Jets are going to just come in, or the Jets is going to beat the Patriots. I think that's what a lot of people are thinking. But I'm going to go with the opposite. You know what I'm saying? This is like, my predictions might piss off a lot of people, because maybe I'm just a weird ass dude, but I just have some weird predictions. And then truthfully, I hate to say this, but I got the Patriots winning. I have the Patriots winning. I think it's going to be a closer game than everyone expects. I got the Patriots winning 24-21. I think people are sleeping on the Patriots. Jacoby Brissett's playing pretty well. The Patriots defense is very good. They have a really great running game. The Jets just lost Jermaine Johnson on defense. I mean, Aaron Rodgers and the Jets offense is like, they're slowly but surely picking it up. But I'm just an Aaron Rodgers hater. You know what I'm saying? No hate towards the Jets. I just don't like Aaron Rodgers. So I got the Jets losing. I think I get the Patriots winning 24-21. I think it's going to be a close game, come down to field goal, and the Patriots are going to shock the world and win Thursday night against the Jets. So moving on to the Sunday games, September 22nd. The first Sunday game is going to be the New York Giants against the Cleveland Browns. And like I said, my picks may piss some people off. But I mean, it is what it is. Fuck it, we ball, right? But truthfully, this one's gonna piss you off. But I got the New York Giants beating the Cleveland Browns, right? Right now, I don't think the Browns are that good of a team. You know what I'm saying? Deshaun Watson's not playing that well. That offense is struggling a lot. The Browns have a great defense, right? But that's really about it. You know what I'm saying? But I think Giants, Daniel Jones played a good game last week. You know what I'm saying? No interceptions, right? That's the key thing. No interceptions. They did lose, but I think the Giants bounced back. I think Malik Neighbors and Daniel Jones got a good connection going on. They could be potentially a top duo. You know what I'm saying? Maybe top 10, maybe top 15, maybe. But I don't know. I just like the Giants. Like growing up, I used to like the Giants because I used to play with them in Madden a lot. You know what I'm saying? With Eli Manning and Hakeem Hicks, you know what I'm saying? Victor Cruz. You know, I used to play with that Giants team on Madden a lot. So I think the Giants have a special place in my heart. So I got the Giants winning this game 17 to the Browns 15. I feel like the Browns don't score a touchdown. I think the Browns are going to just kick field goals. I think this is the game the Giants actually come out to play. I think Brian Burns comes out to play. Sexy Dexy comes out to play. Yeah, I hope this is the game they break out, but I got the Giants winning. Next game is the Bears against the Colts, and yeah, truthfully, I got the Colts winning this game. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm not gonna play around. With the Bears, I just like, it's no hate towards Caleb Williams. It's more so the organization. I just personally have a vendetta against the Bears just because I feel like they have done Justin Fields wrong. I like Justin Fields, and I feel like they didn't give him a chance. They didn't surround him with the weapons Caleb has. But then look, Caleb has all these weapons, and he still sucks. You know what I'm saying? And they're basically essentially the same player. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't like the Bears because of how wrong they did. You know what I'm saying? Justin Fields. And now look at how wrong they're doing Caleb Williams. I hope they get it together, right? But I also don't hope, because I hope the Bears are a cursed franchise. But with that being said, the Colts, I feel like Anthony Richardson, like, it's week 3, buddy. Like, it's time for you to put all that together. You know what I'm saying? No more interceptions. Like, you gotta make the simple throws. Like, I hope Anthony Richardson just comes out and play. I mean, yeah, I don't know. This game can go either way. I ain't gonna lie. This game can go either way realistically, but I have the Colts winning 17-13. I feel like it's gonna be a low scoring game, but I got the Colts winning. So moving on to the Texans against the Vikings. So here is the first game of the undefeated teams. One team is going to leave with a goose egg, which is 0. They're going to be undefeated still. And one team is going to leave with a loss. And truthfully, I'm going to be the one. I don't know. I'm not fully buyed in with the Houston hype. So I think Houston loses. I am more hyped with Sam Darnold and what's his name? Justin Jefferson. I love Justin Jefferson. You know what I'm saying? And I'm happy that Sam Darnold is reviving his career. So I want that to continue. I want them to go out, you know, and cook. They also have Aaron Jones back there, and truthfully, I don't know. I'm not fully bought in with the Texans. Like, week 1 they beat the Colts, week 2 they beat the Bears. 2 mediocre teams. Whereas the Vikings come out, and I forgot who they beat week 1, but they beat the 49ers last week, right? One of the best teams in the NFC. Even though they don't have Debo and CMC, they still won. So I'm buying into the Vikings hype, and I got the Vikings win this game 24-23. It's going to be a close game, but I see the Vikings edging on top, and I got the Vikings winning. Moving on to the Philadelphia Eagles against the New Orleans Saints. As a Falcons fan, I'm going to go out and just say this. I need the Eagles to win. I want the Eagles to win. Yes, we just beat the Eagles, but I need the Eagles to beat the Saints. I need the Eagles to beat the Saints, right? Realistically, on paper, the Saints might come out and smack the fuck out the Eagles, but since I'm a Falcons fan, I cannot be on that side. I cannot be on the Saints side. I have to go. It's the division rival. I have to go on the other side, right? The Eagles are going to bounce back. You know, they played okay against Falcons, because the Falcons were just one of the best teams in the league now, right? You know, of course they're going to struggle, but they're about to play the Saints. The Saints are hot. But I feel like this Eagles defense is going to allow a lot of points. And I think this Eagles offense is going to come out and they have a statement. Saquon is going to come out and make a statement game, because he dropped that game-winning first down catch that ultimately led us to win. So I think the Saints and the Eagles, I got the Eagles winning this game. I got the Eagles winning 35-31. It's going to be a high-scoring game, but I got the Eagles winning. So moving on to the second game, where we have 2 undefeated teams. We have the Los Angeles Chargers against the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I am buying into the hype of the Steelers, because this Steelers defense is something. It's going to be very interesting to see how Jim Harbaugh game plans against the Steelers defense, because TJ Watt and that Steelers defense is fucking scary, bro. I've seen that shit in person. This defense is the real deal. It's just that the offense is what's gonna lackluster, you know what I'm saying, with this Steelers team. You know what I'm saying? This Steelers defense is gonna take this Steelers team to the playoffs or the postseason. But I don't know. I just feel like the Chargers, you know, offensively, like Joe Alt has been playing well. It's gonna be a good matchup, you know what I'm saying? Joe Alt has been playing very well. He locked up Max Crosby. He locked up Jadeveon Clowney. He has TJ Watt, I think, this week. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be very interesting to see how this goes, right? But I don't know. It's gonna be tough. But I think I have the Steelers winning this game. It's going to be a low-scoring game, in my opinion. I think both teams are going to just try to run the ball. You know, Steelers with Najee, Chargers with J.K. Dobbins. So I got the Steelers winning this game 17-13. Low-scoring game, but I think the Steelers come out undefeated while the Chargers get the first loss in the season. Moving on to the Broncos against the Bucks. And same thing goes for the Saints, right? As a Falcons fan, our division rivals need to lose every single fucking week, right? But here is the difference between why I'm selecting the Bucks over the Saints this week, is because the Saints are facing the Philadelphia Eagles, who are actually a good team on paper, whereas the Broncos are a team that's in a rebuild, with Bo Nix struggling a lot this year. So I can't just be like, oh, Bo Nix and the Broncos are going to fucking win, because I don't believe in this Broncos team. I don't believe in this Broncos team doing that. I believe in the Eagles actually beating the Saints. I feel like this game can go either way, truthfully. But with this game, I see no way the Bucks lose unless Baker plays bad. There's no way Baker Mayfield and the Bucks should lose to this game. The Broncos are a joke. I hate to say it. You know what I'm saying? There's worse teams than y'all, like the Panthers. But, like, I just don't see y'all beating the Bucks. I got the Bucks winning 31-13. Like, there's nothing left to say. Sorry Broncos fans. Moving on to the last 1 p.m. game, the Green Bay Packers against the Tennessee Titans. I have the Packers winning this game. Will Levis is going to come back and beat the fuck out the Titans. Will Levis is going to play a bad game, and Malik Willis is going to make them regret trading him away. Malik Willis is going to come in and just dog out. I feel like he's going to go crazy this game. This is going to be his breakout game, and I got the Packers winning 24-17, and Josh Jacobs is going to have a good game. The receiving core is going to have a good game. I just got the Packers beating the Titans. Will Levis has become a meme this season, so I think that trend continues, and I got the Packers winning this game 24-17. Yeah, it might be more, actually. The Packers could realistically win by more, but for my prediction, Packers win 24, Titans 17. All right, moving on to the Panthers versus Raiders game. You know, the first 4:05 p.m. game. Here is a game that I kind of struggled to pick, because I kind of did want to go with the Panthers, right? They just benched Bryce Young, and Andy Dalton is starting, right? You know what I'm saying? But I just can't. That team is not good. The Panthers, this is legit a joke of a franchise. I hate to say this, bro, but Panthers are like a joke of a franchise. And I've seen reports on, like, how the Panthers might be relocated because just how bad it is and whatever the fuck they play, like South Carolina, I think. I just don't see the Panthers winning this game. Andy Dalton might come out and play great, right? Here's my dilemma. I think Andy Dalton might come out and play great, and they might have a chance to beat the Raiders, right? But I don't know. I'm not going to say this game is as a lock such as the Bucks game, but I have the Raiders winning this game 28-17, but there is a possibility that I could see an upset with the Panthers winning. So that's all I have to say about that game. Moving on to the Dolphins against the Seahawks. This is going to be easy. Seahawks are going to win this game. I hate to say this, bro. Skylar Thompson, bro, he is not going to lead the Dolphins to do well. That offense is going to struggle. I don't see him, unless maybe if Tyler Huntley plays. I feel like they have a better chance, but I just don't see Skylar Thompson. I'm like, Skylar Thompson, no offense to him, no hate towards him, but I just don't see him leading the Dolphins to many wins. That's just my opinion. I got the Seahawks winning this game 24-18. Seahawks are gonna go 3-0 this season, so that's what I believe. Moving on to the Detroit Lions against the Arizona Cardinals. I am going to take the Arizona Cardinals. I'm buying into that Kyler Murray and Marvin Harrison hype. I am not buying into that Lions hype. Not yet, at least. I'm not really fully into that hype with the Kyler Murray and Marvin Harrison, but I just don't like the Lions. I don't think the Lions are that good of a team, truthfully. Neither are the Cardinals, but this is gonna be a battle of, like, I don't know what I was going to say, but I think the Cardinals are going to win this game. I think it's going to be a lot closer than what people think. I think the Cardinals win this 24, Detroit Lions 21. I got the Cardinals, so Hopefully they can continue and coming off that performance of beating the Rams. They beat the fuck out the Rams. Moving on to the Ravens against the Cowboys. I think the Ravens have their first bounce back game of the season and the Cowboys kind of start collapsing, right? I got the Ravens winning this game 28-21. It's going to be a good game, close game, but just after the way the Cowboys looked against the Saints, I think the Ravens can come out and win, but it's gonna be interesting. It can go either way, right? It can go either way, but for right now, I got the Ravens winning 28 to Cowboys 21. Moving on to the 49ers versus Rams. I'm not gonna say this is an easy game, right, for the 49ers, because I definitely had the 49ers win this game. It's a division game. It can go either way, but I got the the 49ers winning. So moving on to the 49ers versus the Rams, and truthfully, like, I'm not going to say this is an easy game for the 49ers, but I really am expecting the 49ers to win and come back and bounce back. I just don't see the Rams beating the 49ers after they lost both the receivers. Yeah, I just don't see it. I got the Rams going 0-3 to start the season. The only thing that's saving the Rams is that this is a divisional game, right? So it's a possibility that the 49ers could lose, but I just don't see it. I don't see it. I got the Ravens winning 35-24. I think the Ravens, the 49ers are going to come back and, set the tone, right? Bounce back game this week. Moving on to the Sunday night football game, the Kansas City Chiefs against my Atlanta Falcons. Y'all already know who I'm going with. The Atlanta Falcons are going to win this game, right? And I'm not just saying that just to say that, but let's look at the first two games on the season. Mahomes has not played that well. Travis Kelce has not played that well, right? This offense, yes, they have speed and Xavier Worthy, but Hollywood Brown isn't playing. They lost Isaiah Pacheco. They just brought back Kareem Hunt, right? But who else do they have on the running back, right? Because they don't have, what's his name? Clyde Edwards-Helaire, because he's gone for personal reasons, right? This offense looks beatable. Mahomes threw, 2 interceptions last week, right? He threw 1 against the Ravens, right? Hey, this team looks beatable. This looks beatable. The Falcons, we bounced back. Against the Steelers. The Steelers have probably one of the best defenses in the league, right? But the Chiefs also have a great defense. But I'm not scared. I think if Kirk Cousins played the way he did on that last drive against the Eagles, we should be fine, right? My only issue or worry that I have as a Falcons fan is our pass rush is not there yet. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens when we play the Chiefs. We have home field advantage. Not really, because I bet you the Chiefs fans travel well, and the Chiefs are going to be predominantly in our stadium. But I got the Falcons winning. I have the Falcons winning this game 31-20. I see the Falcons defense stepping up big, and I see our offense finally putting up points. I see us getting the ball to Kyle Pitts, Drake London, Bijan, Tyler Algier, Darnell Mooney, Ray. I feel like our offense is going to cook, and I feel like the Chiefs they're just deflating. They're riding off of the high. We'll be the first team to beat them in the year. So yeah, I got the Falcons winning this game. So moving on to our last 2 games, our Monday night football games, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars against the Buffalo Bills. And truthfully, I got the Bills winning this game. I ain't gonna lie to you. The Bills, I love Josh Allen. He's probably one of my favorite quarterbacks in the league. I just don't see the Jaguars, Trevor Lawrence beating the Bills. The Bills defense is pretty decent. They have a great pass rush with Gregory. I can't pronounce his last name. I apologize for that. But they still have Von Miller, AJ Espinoza. This defense is still pretty decent. And Matt Malone isn't even out there, right? So Josh Allen is going to cook. He proves that he does not need Stephon Diggs, He didn't even go to Keenan Coleman, He barely got the ball. This man was passing it to Shakir the most. But I just got the Bills winning this game. I got the Bills winning 31-17. I think the Bills blow out the Jags, respectfully. Moving on to the last game of the week, which is the Washington Commanders against the Cincinnati Bengals. And truthfully, my gut really wanted to go with the Washington Commanders, right? I really wanted the Washington Commanders to win, but I just don't see it happening. I think the Cincinnati Bengals are going to win. I think this game is going to be a very, very close game. I think out of the 2 games on Monday night, this game is going to be more entertaining than that one, because I think the Bills are going to blow out the Jaguars, and I think this game is going to be a close game that can go either way. But at the end of the day, I have the Cincinnati Bengals winning. They get the first win of the season. They win this game 24-17, and the Bengals bounce back this week. But with that being said, that's really my predictions for this week. If you can see on the screen right now, this is the prediction. Patriots 24 over the Jets 21. Giants 17 over the Browns 15. Bears losing to the Colts. Vikings winning against the Texans. Eagles beating the Saints. Steelers beating the Chargers. Bucks beating the Broncos. Packers beating the Titans. Raiders beating the Panthers. Seahawks beating the Dolphins. Cardinals beating the Lions. Ravens beating the Cowboys. 49ers beating the Rams. Falcons beating the Chiefs. Bills beating the Jaguars, and then the Bengals beating the Commanders. That is my prediction for week 3. But with that being said, that is going to be my predictions for week 3, right? Let me know down below in the comments what your predictions are, if you agree or disagree with some of my predictions. But these are my personal predictions. I'm not going based off of anything except my mind, you know what I'm saying? So this is all from what my mind thinks is going to happen, really. So with all that being said, that's really all I have for you guys in today's video. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Subscribe, share, and your boy is out.